Kyle, you were mentioning the Backrooms movie that comes out tomorrow that you're excited about. And I had watched like one or two of the YouTube Backrooms videos that guy made. And in the last week, I've watched his whole lore of it. I didn't realize there were hours and hours and hours. I went from completely disinterested in this movie to being like, this is one I'm going to go see. I'm going to go see this movie. Have you guys watched the YouTube series?
I haven't. I think I've maybe seen the 4chan post, and that's it. Something about Backrooms being spooky places to dimensions.
Yeah, the original 4chan post, which is hilarious that all of this just came from a shit post on 4chan like 7 years, as much of internet culture does, turns out, or it did rather. Now all those guys seem to have migrated to Twitter. But the Backrooms series was this dude like used Blender and like Adobe After Effects. 16-year-old kid when he started it, or maybe 17, older now obviously because it's been around for a few years. It's incredible. Like he doesn't rely on jump scares. Like if anything, the jump scares are like they're the kind that make you feel silly because it's not intended. It's like all found footage style stuff, and he's built a world around it. Where basically the Backrooms are these. Zach, you know, a picture of it. It's like this liminal space, like kind of fizzy fluorescent lighting overhead, yellow often, and it's just an endless series of rooms that are nonsensical. And if you, as the 4chan post said, sometimes if you're not careful, you clip out of reality and end up in the Backrooms. And it's usually someone doing something a little weird, and then they clip out and they end up here. And so much of it is like tension building, suspense building. It's rare that it's like a chase scene with a monster or anything. It's usually just implied. And I love it. I think that's like the one time you see a spooky monster in the first video. And I'm looking forward to it. I really am. And I know you are as well.
Yeah, the director is the same guy. The director of this movie is the same guy who made the YouTube videos. He's 20 years old, and he's directed this massive movie.
I'm glad he's in charge. Yeah, because he's doing a really good job building the lore, building the world around it. He even has videos like from the perspective of the government researchers from like the Department of Energy trying to harness it as infinite space in some way, shape, or form. And really enticing. It's better than any horror I've seen in the last couple of years. I hope Hollywood doesn't wreck it, but if he's in charge, I doubt he'd allow it.
This is barely Hollywood. This is A24. They do a lot of boutique type films and particularly horror and interesting pieces. And to let the 20-year-old creator direct it is wild. I didn't know that until just now. That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, good to help. It's what's his channel? I want to shout his channel out in case people haven't.
It's
Kane Pixels.
Kane Parsons.
Kane Pixels is the name of his channel.
Yeah.
Kane Parsons is the director's name, and he's the only director on it. A bunch of producers and such, but
okay.
I've played a couple of the games. It's exactly what Zach showed there in that screenshot, just wandering around through endless spaces, and it reminds me a little bit of SCP Foundation, which is also an internet created sort of not crowd-funded, but sort of crowd-produced or crowd-created, like alternate reality. I watch it. I'm not super psyched about it or anything. It looks okay.
It's a struggle for me because Taylor's very excited about it. He's hyped. He's cool. But like, it sounds like the dullest thing ever. How do they make empty office space interesting? It's just carpets that need replacing and lights that are too old.
He discovers another dimension, a spooky dimension. He walks through a wall like through the fucking wardrobe in Narnia, and suddenly there's a weird world back there, and he starts exploring it. And then of course he gets lost. Like he's going to be lost back there and not be able to get back out.
Like Stranger
I'm into
Things.
that.
Well, it's found footage style, and so it's like that kind of, and all of them are set in like 1990, And so it's that style of found footage, which I'm sure for him making it on Blender and Adobe After Effects, that's easier to do, you know, not crisp, not HD. But like I embarrassingly, like watching them, like got a couple jump scares, not like a but like, you know, when you get jump scared but you don't physically like move, you just feel like that kind of surge in your torso, like your heart rate increasing of like, ooh, like,
yeah,
I got he was doing such a good job in one of the videos. He jump scared me with a guy turning, and it was a poster of Arnold. It's a poster of Arnold, but he built suspense so well, and that's what I want in horror. I don't want you know, monsters on screen too much. Like, I want them to build it so it's almost earned when you see the bad guy.
I'm interested. Maybe I'll check out his videos first. I'm also excited. Apparently there's a good 20-year-old director. Do we have like 50 years of good movies to come? Will he be the Clint Eastwood?
That would be
movies this long. Cool.
I mean, he's clearly creative. Like, seeing that one throwaway post from some random dude who's never claimed credit on 4chan and being like, I can create a whole world of this, and doing a good job to where in the later videos, like the characters who are investigating it in like their big, you know, government hazmat suits start to have names and, you know, speak to each other and their own little bits of character development. And so
he doesn't claim to have made the post, but he says he was inspired by it.
Definitely. Yeah, he's definitely inspired by it because the Backrooms wasn't a thing until some guy in like, you know, 2019 on 4chan posted it.
I wonder if he'd have like liability if he claimed he was inspired by it straight up. I don't know.
There'd be no way to prove who posted that on 4chan. Like, anyone could come forward and say, I posted the Backroom stuff, and they'd be like, prove it. And it's like, well, it's a disappearing site by nature.
Right.
Like, it doesn't archive old posts.
If someone had the original photo, that'd be something. I don't know if it proves that it was him.
And even at the time, the guy posted that and then was like, that's kind of funny. Maybe I'll spook someone. Anyway, back to watching anime or whatever. Like, there's no way he's like, click, taking a picture of his screen with the, I don't even think you can delete posts. So I don't know what you would, I've never posted on 4chan. So I don't even know what would show up to show you had posted it.
No idea. Yeah, I like horror movies. I watch a bunch of horror. I've got all the horror movie channels. It's hard to find good horror movies though. Like, most of them are garbage. And it's the entry point for a lot of filmmakers because it has the best sort of risk to return rate historically. Some of the cheapest movies that made the most money are horror films. And I mean, Halloween was an indie film when it came out. So like, a lot of people dip their toes in that way, and then there's a lot of exploitation there too, where it's like, oh, dude, just make a vampire movie. Vampires. Nobody owns vampires.